Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is of course your boy B, Bullet RC, coming to you guys again with yet and today, man, y'all already know what time it is. There was sneaker releases on top of sneaker releases on top of sneaker releases, and that means it is time for this week's Heat or Hype, where we go through this week's sneaker releases, sneaker rumors, or anything I want to talk about in general. That's what we're doing here today. And listen, don't be afraid to speak up in the comments. We got a lot of stuff to talk about this week, and remember, if I don't talk about a shoe, either I forgot about it, didn't edit it in, or it was just that, say it with me, basura, that I did not want to expose y'all to it. But I gotta be honest, man, there's one shoe on this week, man, it's a contender for the worst sneaker of this year. I don't know what they're thinking with this one, but we're gonna get into it. So without further ado, let's get into this week's Heat or Hype. Up first for this week, we got the Air Jordan 4 in the Raptors colorway. No, they did not release with Drake's signature, which was supposedly what they were supposed to be. You know, the Travis Scott with the Oilers, Drake with the Raptors 4s, but that didn't exactly pan out. Now, in no means is this a bad Air Jordan 4. I was actually digging it. I don't know, I just wasn't liking them enough to go pick them up at the store. I didn't enter any raffles. I didn't do any entries on any like Foot Action or mobile apps or nothing like that. I just was like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I can pass on these. And even now I'm seeing people, I'm glad if you were able to cop them. Let me know if you did. Hey man, more power to you. I'm glad you can get them. And it's not a bad pair of 4s at all. Probably one of the better pairs of 4s that has been released, as far as new colorways go at least. So the Air Jordan 4 Raptors, while it's a good sneaker, it's a good Jordan retro in my opinion. For me personally, I just went ahead and passed on them. Now this release right here, I was more excited about really, which was the Soul Box and Adidas Young One collab. You guys know I've been talking about the Young Ones. I think it's one of the best new sneakers of 2018. And for that $130 price point and some of these colorways that's dropping, it's a really good shoe. Now I talked about these maybe a month ago, but the official release was actually today. And I did sleep through it, at least on Soulbox site. I'm thinking that they're gonna drop on other sites unless I just missed the release completely, which I really hope I didn't, because I don't feel like paying resale for these. I definitely want to get them for retail if I can. Now, if y'all have been watching me for a while, you guys would have known that I actually have been to Soulbox. I actually went there. It's in Berlin in Germany. I actually went there, I guess, last year when we were running around with SneakerCon. Really dope spot, really dope people in there, and just a really dope sneaker. I really like the color blocking on these. And I don't know, man, it's just a good looking shoe. Something different, something a little unique in my opinion. So the Soulbox Young One, these are fire. These are heat, and from what I'm seeing, there's no real hype on them. These are just straight heat, in my opinion at least. Y'all can let me know if you copped a pair. Anybody from overseas, anybody from Germany that watching, y'all let me know if you copped down below. Next up, we had two new releases of the Nike React Element 87. This is the old Sail pair. We're not talking about those. We're actually talking about the Sail colorway as well as the red, blue, black, and white ones. And honestly, I'm gonna just call them the Spider-Man joints because that's what I thought of. When I seen this shoe, I thought Spider-Man. So let's get into these first. Out of the two, this one definitely isn't my favorite, and it really seems like they kept these limited once again. I had one spot around me that got them. I was gonna go for them, and then I was just like, yeah, I got the Sail joints. I think I'm good. I think I'm good on these two colorways. Now the other one that I definitely liked a lot more was the Sail pair, the Surf, Beach, whatever, this brown and green joints. I'm gonna just call them Sail, even though I don't think that's the right name. Anyways though, this one was a lot better colorway in my opinion, but I did hear that they weren't as good in person. In pictures, they made them look a lot better, but from the pictures that I saw, they still look clean on feet. So if there was one colorway from this week that I would have copped, it would definitely been the green and brown ones over the Spider-Man pair. I don't know, that just red, blue, black, and white one, it just really wasn't doing it for me. These were a lot better. If y'all scooped them, let me know. They still seem very limited at the moment. I'm thinking that once they drop more and more, they won't be as limited. And we have another shoe to actually talk about, which is the Nike React Element 55. Now, a lot of people on my review and just talking about the shoe really did not like the translucent upper. They just thought it was too clear, too see-through on the upper. And these right here, I don't think they look as good as the see-through uppers, but this is what people were looking for, was a version that wasn't see-through, wasn't translucent. And these are more like simple colorways. So you got the black and aqua, teal blue, and then you have the black and white. So if you're waiting on these, let me know down below. Once again, I'm still a bigger fan of the translucent uppers rather than this version, but hey, that's just me. Y'all let me know. So this next story is pretty interesting because we're already seeing them, or at least Adidas, bring back some of the older Ultra Boosts, which really aren't that old. And the main one people have been talking about is the shoe inside this box, which is the Cream Ultra Boost 1.0 with the 2.0 Continental outsole. Now, in my opinion, I think the Adidas Ultra Boost 1.0 is the best Ultra Boost. I mean, colorway wise, I mean, creams. You also had the gray wool ones, which I still have, the original core black, and of course the iconic all white with the black bottoms. 1.0 to this day, still the best Ultra Boost model in my opinion. But apparently these are going to be retroing soon. I know these used to go for a lot, and I feel like once they actually retro, and I don't even know if I should call it a retro because they really aren't that old. It's kind of like a delayed restock. I don't know if I can call this shoe being retroed, at least not yet. But yeah, for any of the Boost heads out there that were looking for creams and didn't want to pay anything crazy, just keep an eye out, keep a lookout. You might be able to score a pair on this delayed restock slash retro. Whatever it is, y'all let me know. Are you guys gonna be going for the creams, or is it too late for them to try and do this move? But Cream Ultra Boost should be restocking pretty soon. Up next, we had the Kith and Coca-Cola collab. Now this wasn't just limited to the Converse shoe, there was a whole apparel side of it as well. And man, it has been a lot of talk on Twitter, sneaker Twitter, around Instagram about how this release went down. Y'all know the bots be heavy duty on Kith when shit drops, and the bots took a lot of orders. Ronnie Fike posted, Kith posted that they were going in and canceling a lot of more orders. Then the stuff popped back up randomly. Some people got in, some people didn't. Bots still ate, but also other people still ate. It was just a situation, and I definitely think that, I mean, I like Kith, but that is going to be something, and they have already said that they definitely need to figure out, because the bots be eating on Kith. But as far as the actual collection, I thought it was pretty fire, and my favorite pair of Converses from every colorway that dropped is still the white ones. I really like that they stuck with that green bottom on a lot of the pairs. Just looks really good. Converse, Kith, Coca-Cola, some good shit, just the bots. Bot Nation was up. So for these next few picks, we got a lot of collab talk. First off, let's start with the Queen collection. Serena Williams, Virgil Abloh, Small Feet Gang. This one's for you, but I just know the Small Feet Gang guys out there, y'all niggas gonna be trying to eat this shit up too. Let's be honest, because if the Blazers came in my size, I'm getting them. But another iconic collab, including Virgil with Serena Williams. Everything is tennis based. Now, you got a Blazer, and you also have an Air Max 97. There's another sneaker, but not really gonna get into those. Now, hopping into the 97, you got what seems like a cream upper. Then you have a purple and pink on the midsole and kind of a gradient towards the front. I think it's more of a silver. So you got purple, pink, and silver on the bottom. And what I know of these right now is that they're only going to be releasing in New York first. There might be a wider release later. The 97 is clean, but once again, I am part of Yacht Gang and I cannot fit GS sizes, so unfortunately these are not for me. And then the next shoe we have is the Blazer, which we've been seeing pictures of these pop up. The 97s, I think we've seen pictures a couple months ago, but no one had any idea that it was a collab with Virgil and Serena, as well as Nike. And these Blazers, in my opinion, these are fire. Any ladies, any Small Feet Gang watchers, I really hope if you want these, you can grab them, because I know the dudes is gonna eat these up. The resellers are gonna try to eat these up. You already know how that goes. So Serena, Nike, Virgil, y'all let me know what you think about these down below. Now these next ones I've talked about a little bit, but we're just getting small little teasers and more pictures here and there. And that's another Nike and Skepta collab on the Air Max Deluxe. They look all black with kind of like a TV stack on the top, and they just say never sleep on tour. Black, red and white, Skepta, Air Maxes. It all makes sense. And then last up, but definitely not least up, as far as these couple collabs go, the Public School, the PSNY Air Force One. These joints, I already know, is gonna be a love it or hate it shoe, and I'm definitely on the love it side. I've actually seen the white pair in person. It's a hard sneaker. Trust me, it's a dope look. Now you got 3 colorways. The all white ones, which are right here. That's a clean colorway. All white, can't really go wrong with an all white Force, especially with these weird cut and sew aspects to it. Next up, you got the black and white. More simple stuff, all black uppers with the white on the midsole. But my favorite pair has to be, I'm assuming that this is a gray or a tannish cream colorway, and I don't know, bro, it's just something about them. They look different, they look somewhat deconstructed, and I mean, just seeing, because I've seen them in person, I definitely want these, bro. I definitely want these, and I may have to try to make some calls and make these happen. We also had 3 more Pharrell Human Race NMDs drop, and all of them were pretty clean. I just think the Human Race NMD, they look really, really good on feet. They have a really, really good shape to them. And my favorite pair in the original, you know, original synopsis when I first seen pictures was the blue and orange pair. But I think the best ones after seeing pictures, after seeing people just have them in hand, is the red, black, and yellow colorway. The pink and blue ones, not bad, but not my favorite. So you got 3 pairs, and if I had to rank them, I would say red, black, and yellow. Then you have the blue and orange or teal and orange joints. And then last but not least, the blue and pink. I mean, it's just clean, Pharrell, VA native. I like the shoe, but I'm still trying to get the homecoming joints. So I'm just putting a hold on any Human Race NMD stuff until I can secure the homecoming ones. I need those for the home team. But yeah, man, Adidas, Pharrell, let me know if y'all hit this morning. Now these right here, out of all the Ain't It Chiefs, these are not it. And I'm telling y'all now, Bacardi Bull might have to go in on these at the end of the year. And let me just, the Nike Vapor Max Premier Flyknit. Now these are based off the Air Zoom GP, Gary Payton's old shoe. And if I had to choose between the GP and this new Vapor Max Fusion fucked up shit that they made, I would take the GP every single time. Honestly, there is nothing good to say about this sneaker right here. They just don't look good. They're gross. These are basura, but I just wanted to include them at least on this one just because I didn't know if they would actually make it to the end of this year. Man, this one right here, this one should have been left on the chopping block, and no one should have ever seen these. Who's gonna buy these? Like, who's gonna wear these? I don't know. But if you're the type of person you think they're hard, let me know down below. I'm just sorry, I have to humbly disagree with you. These shits is trash. Next shoe. For this one, I'm gonna just keep it short because it's just a confirmation on what the actual names of these shoes are, and that's the 2 off-white blazers that we've been seeing here and there. You've seen Bloody Osiris wearing the white ones, which are now called the All Hallows Eve, and then the black and white pair is called the Grim Reapers. I'm not sure if it's actually gonna be spelled like that because that's not how you spell Reaper. They might just switch it up. Might be some Virgil off-white shit. I don't know, but those All Hallows Eve, I mean, I want both. Both are hard, no doubt. But those All Hallows Eve joints, the cream with the orange, yeah, I'm gonna definitely need those. The black and white is gonna be great because it's gonna be easy to match with. That's gonna be a good looking shoe. But them Hallows Eve joints, those are it. Those are indeed it. And then the last shoe for this week, the Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 1. And this shoe, man, just the way that was handled, the release, the kit pop-up, it just looked wild. If you were out there, hey, let us know down below if you made a video about that release. If you were out there camping, hey, link it down below because from what I heard, it was wild. And as far as the resale market goes, these things are sitting at 500 off the hip. And the biggest problem that people are kind of pointing out with this shoe is that they're already scuffed. But it makes sense with Nigel Sylvester. Being someone who does BMX, he wears Air Jordan 1s all the time. Been following him for a while. He wears Air Jordans all the time, and I'm pretty sure they get messed up. So these ones come pre-scuffed for 500. Some people are down for that, some people aren't. Me personally, I would have loved to have gotten a pair for retail, but for 5 off the hip, I'm good. I'll just wait until the next release because these are just early releases. If you really want them and you don't want to spend 500, I mean, if you got 500, hey, spend that shit. Don't listen to me. But me personally, I would just wait until more pairs drop and just see where the price goes. This shoe right here, in my opinion, is a perfect example of resellers really setting the market, and y'all can see. Somebody said, I want 5. Someone else said, I want 5. That's how the market gets set. Whatever people are willing to pay, wherever the people that get it, price it at, that's where it's at. But for me, 500, I'm good. But listen, man, that's it. That is a wrap. Much love to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Snapchat. The Snapchat is bull.cb, by the way. Here, there, blah, blah. Of course, I don't have my shoes because I threw them. So, BulletRC, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next video. Y'all let me know, did y'all cop anything this weekend or did you save your money? Either way is a good option. But that's it. I'm out. That's a wrap. Y'all be easy. Peace.
Fucking that bitch and you cuffing that hoe every day. I get it back and I'm fucking it up every day. She wanna